Hello world, Justin here with Twins Fencing. Right now I just want to walk y'all through the project that we got done. If you've seen the previous videos that we did, you were seeing step by step of what it takes to do a fencing project. You've seen in my first video where we picked up the material, delivered it to the customer's house. I showed you how we do the layout. We squared up the fence to the house, showed you about the importance of digging deep with your posts. So right now, I'm gonna walk y'all through the finished product and show y'all what we did to this job and the special things that we do with Twins Fencing. So right here, we have a 4.5 foot single gate. With this gate, we have a galvanized frame. We arched it and we put two 8-inch strap hinges. So with each strap hinge, we put 4-inch lag screws. So the 4-inch lag screws, they're going through the 2x4 and they're locking into the galvanized frame on the gate side. On the post side, they're going into the 2x4 and they're locking into the 6x6. Same at the bottom. Now the importance of that is that's gonna help your gate from stop sagging. A lot of times, some companies will use these small screws and over a while, that wood starts to dry out and it starts to work them hinges and that's how it starts to sag. Right here, we put a latch and lock system. We put the handle over the latch. It's very important you do that because if this gate ever slams shut, this latch right here won't bend back. The striker bar, it won't bend back. So you can just open it right here. So if you look right here, we have our galvanized frame, what I was telling you, and you can see where we came through with our 4-inch lag screws that's locking into our galvanized frame, and we have our 6x6 posts. We also cut it at a 22.5 degree angle. That allows the water to roll off the top. Another thing we do is we put the cement at ground level. So we try to stop any moisture from building up around that post and rotting that post out later on in life. So this gate is very firm, very strong. You shouldn't have no problem with sagging, warping, or twisting because this galvanized frame is gonna keep it from twisting or warping. You can also lock your gate right here. Just push it back and that'll lock it. So if you walk through with me, we did our fence. We put a 7-inch reveal on our fence boards. That's just the amount of board over the top railing. And we don't try to exceed 7 inches because we don't want the board to twist or warp. We also cut our post tops on a 22.5 degree angle. Like I said, allow the water to roll off the top. Everything's nice and solid. That's not going nowhere. All our 2x4s are symmetrical all the way through. Now something about this job right here, a lot of times when you're doing a fence, you want to follow the contour of the land. So if the land rolls down, you want to roll down with the fence. If you don't do that, one or two things will happen. If you roll straight across, you'll have big gaps at the bottom, so you have to follow the land. So if you look right here, come back here, and you look that way, well, I show, and you follow it, you can see how it follows down. Straightens out right there. And you see how it picks back up. And it follows what the land's doing. It's kind of, when you're doing the job and you're doing the layout, you got to know specific points where you want your transition to start. So I see that it's starting to drop right here. So I know I want my transition to start coming down and go all the way through so it follows the land. We basically just closed it off in the back right here. But one important thing you notice about this job, if you look at the sections, you have all the sections are the same size. If you look at all the sections are the same size. The only thing that we did different is on our corners, instead of going 7, we usually go 93 inches between our posts. But on our corners, we went 6 foot. That's just to have the corner a lot stronger. So we did that on our corners. So we're gonna walk around. Everything came out really nice. We frame our fence with 3-inch deck screws. We put 3 on the middles, 3, 6, 9, and on your ends, you have 4. You have 2 on each side, on every post. So if you look right here, everything's nice and level and straight. With each fence board, we put 6 nails. We put 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the bottom. And we try to even them out right here. That prevents it from twisting or warping. Coming down, you see how far is the land coming down? Right on our property marker, probably a few inches off our property marker. That's where you want to be. Everything's nice and straight. Again, if you look at it, you see how it starts to rise up and shoot straight. Give us a call for all your fencing needs, 985-688-8177. If you look over here, this is where we closed it off at. And we always in our job with a twin fencing sign. Like I said, if you want the best, contact the best, 985-688-8177, Twins Fencing.